Hey there, beautiful. Luanne Marine here of luannemarine.com, and I wanted to come on quickly and just do this video, share with you today, because I was pondering about purpose, as I do, because I help spiritual entrepreneurs, mystics, healers to identify their life purpose and to put that into a business. But what came up for me today was that I was thinking about all these different jobs that I've had. And so it may help one day for you just to write down all the different jobs that you've had, if you've had a job. I mean, long gone are the days that we used to have a job for life. And so one of the jobs that I had was actually a business, because at the time I'm a Kiwi and lived in New Zealand, and I was working full time for Lion Nathan Brewery, another job, another video. But what happened, I was in a long-term relationship and my partner was looking for a new job or new career or new business. And what came up was we were talking about creating, actually buying a restaurant. Now, I don't know why, I was probably 23 at the time, a restaurant, who knew, but that is the power of, the power of not knowing, right? The power of not knowing and just going for it. Well, we didn't buy a restaurant, but we kind of did the second best thing or the third best thing, and we bought a fish and chip shop. Now, yes, I'm a Kiwi, so we say fish and chips. But what happened, I was still working, he took over the fish and chip shop, but I worked there pretty much in the evenings and the weekends when I wasn't playing netball and all that kind of thing. And I'm looking back, just re-looking at where did the fish and chip shop come into my life purpose, right? Do I have a life purpose? Was my purpose to own a fish and chip shop? No, it was not. But all these little jobs, or these jobs along the way, is a step towards it. So this is what I took away from owning the fish and chip shop. And we actually bought it for like $25,000, and we sold it about a year later for $40,000. So there was that bit of profit there. But really what it taught me was we took on a team member. Like, that was probably the first business I'd ever owned. We took on a young girl. She was 15. We trained her up. She pretty much ran the shop in the end. And so there's a skill, to work with team members. Again, powerful vision. This is a powerful vision, and the leader. So stepping into the leadership, my leadership for my purpose. The second thing was business. So our middle finger is self-worth, money, responsibility on the right hand. And so that taught me about, accounting, doing accounting for the books, counting the money, using an accountant. Before we hadn't really, you do your tax returns when you've got a job, and that's pretty much it. But we had to go and speak to an accountant and engage in one, and really dot your I's and cross your T's and see how we were making profit in that fish and chip shop. So that was the second thing. And I think the third thing was I'm School of Service. Now, if you don't know what the schools are in hand analysis, that's your foundation. That's the flavor of your life. Your life purpose is flavored this way. And it's also it's where you get to play around. It's like a playground. Well, I'm School of Service. There's School of Love. There's School of Wisdom. There's School of Peace. And to really step into that service. So School of Service in the fish and chip shop was I was serving people. Now, I know I was at the counter serving people, but it's that interaction, and it's meeting people and really, giving them a good service. That's not just what School of Service is, but to me, I've done a lot of service orientated type jobs. So that's my takeaway from the fish and chip shop. I stepped into my leadership. I learned to deal with money and business, and to run a business, and also be of service to those our customers, and also to be of service to the people we were employing. Like, it was this young girl, and we had another family member coming in and all that. But the story ends there, because I was tired of smelling like fish and chips, eating fish and chips, and it wasn't a long-term career. But I'm grateful for those lessons that I learned. So what about you, gorgeous? What job have you had in the past? Even if you didn't really like it, there's something that you can take away from that, on the job training. What did it teach you to do? So yeah, I might do another video about another job I had. I think I've done the video about being a croupier, being a dealer in a casino, but again, there's a bit of a thread that probably goes through all of these jobs that you've had, but just Anyway, I'm just honouring Dean and Lou's fish and chip shop in New Zealand and the things that I learnt stepping into my purpose. So that's my takeaway. Like, again, just comment below, what job did you have, whether you hated it or not? What did you learn from it? And how do you think that it shaped part of your purpose? So until my next video, thanks for watching and many blessings. Bye for now.